Hello everyone, this is Navneeta. Now we are going to discuss the topic from human eye and colorful world, that is dispersion and scattering of light. So first of all, what is mean by dispersion? Yes, we know dispersion means the splitting of white light into colors, right? The splitting of white light into colors is called dispersion. Then what is meant by scattering? Here we know the process of re-emission of absorbed light, right? Here the process of re-emission of absorbed light in all directions with different intensities, yes, by the atom or molecule is called scattering of light. So the process of re-emission of absorbed light in all directions with different intensities by the atom or molecule is called scattering of light. Right, you might have seen a rainbow form in the sky just after a rain shower. Right? It must have fascinated you with spectacular colors appearing as a semicircular band of colors, right? So how could the white light of the sun gives us various colors of the rainbow? So here in the previous chapter we learned that the behavior of light when it refracts through the plane surface and curved surfaces such as a lens, and also studied the nature, position and relative size of image formed by lenses. Right? So what happens to a light ray when it passes through a transparent medium bounded by plane surfaces which are inclined to each other? Actually, what is a prism? Here we know that due to reflection, refraction and dispersion of sunlight, right? Due to reflection, refraction and dispersion of sunlight, the white light of the sun gives various colors of the rainbow. And here what happens to a light ray when it passes through a transparent medium bounded by plane surfaces which are inclined to each other means when light incident on one of the plane surface emerges from the other. Okay, so here when light incident on one of the plane surfaces emerges from the other. So what is a prism means? A prism is a transparent medium. Okay, a prism is a transparent medium separated from the surrounding medium by consisting two refracting plane surfaces which are inclined. Okay. Prism is a transparent medium separated from the surrounding medium by consisting two refracting plane surfaces which are inclined. So here I already said it is a transparent medium separated from the surrounding medium by at least two plane surfaces which are inclined at a certain angle in such a way that light incident on one of the plane surfaces emerges from the other plane surfaces. Right? So to understand the behavior of light when it is incident on the plane of prism and passes through the prism, we need to define certain terms associated with prism. So first of all, consider a triangular glass prism. You can see in this figure. So it contains two triangular bases, right, and three rectangular plane lateral surfaces. So these lateral surfaces are inclined to each other. So these lateral surfaces are inclined to each other. So let us consider that triangle PQR represents outline of the prism. Okay, so where it resets on its triangular base. So let us assume that a light ray is incident on the plane surface PQ. Okay, so when the light ray is incident on the plane surface PQ of a prism at point M. Right, so draw a perpendicular to the surface M. Yes, that is becomes to the normal. Okay, so that becomes normal to the surfaces. So here the angle between the incident ray and normal is called angle of incidence. You can see here, this is the angle of incidence and this is the normal line here, right? So the ray is refracted at M. Okay, the ray is refracted at M. It moves through prism and meets the other plane surface at N. Okay, it moves through the prism and meets the other plane surface at N and finally comes out of the prism. So the ray which comes out of the surface, that is PR, okay, that is a PR at N, is called emergent ray. Now when we draw a perpendicular to the PR at point N, right, so this is a normal to the N and the angle between the emergent ray and normal is called angle of emergence. Okay, that is I2. So the angle between the plane surfaces PQ and PR is called angle of the prism. Okay, the angle between the plane surfaces PQ and PR is called the angle of the prism or refracting angle of prism A. And the angle between the incident ray and emergent ray is called angle of deviation. Okay, here the angle between the incident ray, that is I1, and the emergent ray, that is I2, is called angle of deviation D. Okay, so this is about prism.